Bonjour, hello, and welcome to MaxMountainWorld. I've just done a video. I was over in Italy on one of my tobacco runs, and when I was over there, I got a phone call. I was supposed to be, this is Wednesday, I was supposed to be taking the car to get the winter tyres fitted. I was supposed to be doing that on Friday, but they phoned me this afternoon and said, look, we've got the stuff in, we can do it today or tomorrow or whatever. And I said, well, I can do it today. And I thought, wait a minute, have I got time? I think I'm going to be about 10 minutes late, but hopefully they can still do this today. It'd be nice to miss out on a bit of a tight squeeze here. It'd be nice to miss out on just letting a lorry through while I'm talking on another trip down and back up the mountain, especially with freezing nights and stuff. And yeah, keen to get these winter tyres on. Now, the Jaguar came supplied to me when I bought it on a set of 17-inch wheels with winter tyres on, and a couple of them were a bit dodgy. And also we had a little problem with one of them. I think the wheel had gone porous or slightly porous or something, a very, very slow puncture, which the garage couldn't really find. Well, they did find, but they couldn't 100% solve. When you're driving a car in the winter, in winter conditions, you really want things to be right. Now, that was on the 17-inch original wheels. Now, since then, I did a video on it. I put it on to some really nice 18-inch wheels when I put it onto the summer tyres. And this time round, because it's so important to make sure that the wheels and tyres are right, I'm going to put it onto 16s, which is another size, one of the 3 sizes that you can put these cars onto. And the reason for the 16s is if I get into a situation where I get stuck, I can deflate the tyres and get more traction out of a situation like that, which you get a better effect with 16-inch wheels on higher profile tyres than you do on 17s or 18s or whatever, not to mention the whole shooting mat's going to be a bit cheaper. So I've got new wheels. They asked what I wanted. I said, well, you know what I like after the last set, surprise me. And they're not putting me on the most expensive tyres and wheels, but they're not putting me on the cheapest. So a lot of trust there, but they're a great wee garage. So I'm going to turn up there, hopefully, 10 minutes late. It shouldn't be a problem because they should have all the wheels and tyres ready to go. It's just a case of switching them over. So we'll see how we go. I'm doing this on the road rather than when I get there, just because of the time factor that I am running a little bit late. I was on the way back from Italy, not controlled, but stopped for about 10 minutes. They were wondering what I was doing with the camera set up, and it's set up in the passenger seat here, and they say, oh, are you filming? I said, no, I'm not filming. Oh, what are you doing? I said, well, I have a YouTube channel and blah, 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 blah. But that gave me the 10-minute delay that I've got now, because I had it minute perfect to arrive back to the garage here to get the wheels sorted out. So, okay, let's arrive there and we'll do a quick tour around and see what these new wheels look like. So a little bit of traffic on the roads not helping my timing here, but Wheelz takes count of that, the GPS system on the phone, so it's fairly accurate, although it does kind of pop back in the odd minute. Just to explain, the original wheels and tyres, we weren't sure whether it was the wheels slightly porous or a problem with the tyres or whatever. I could put it back on those tyres, but I don't want a problem when, you know, you're in bad conditions and stuff. And if it's a problem with the tyres and wheels and whatever, it could be something that gets worse with cold conditions. And we sure as hell don't want that. So okay, onward. The traffic's moving, it's not blocked up or anything, so just looking at the evening views here. What a beautiful evening. Going up. I think these are the new ones. The winter tyres. Oh, they're nice. 16-inch, but yeah, like I say, good. Maybe I'll get an opportunity to have a little look underneath for the wires for the speed detectors that I've had a problem with. I couldn't find anything when it was on the ground, so maybe I can find something when it's up. Butt my nose in. That all looks okay there. So I'll have a look at the other three as well. So these are the new ones. The other thing as well with the other ones, they were all scratched up and looking nasty, so apart from that, they're not too expensive. You'd be surprised how cheap it was just to get the actual alloy wheels as well. This time round, the other ones were a bit more expensive, but yeah, looks not too bad. Looks kind of more original. So where's these detectors on this side? Could be anything. It could be anything at all. Right. It's going into the other garage, so not too bad. Right. I don't want to get in these guys' way. We've been okay with me arriving 10 minutes late, so. Okay, so just leave them at it. I'm not going to get in their way. They're really accepting that I was actually more or less 15 minutes late, and they've got to get home tonight. So that's it for today on the run out. I'll do a little, obviously I've got to test it, drive it, and it's going to feel different again. It felt different when I put it onto the summer tyres. So we'll see how we get on, see how it feels. It's going to feel a little bit more rubbery, soft, whatever, but certainly on the snow and ice it's going to be well better. Okay, thanks for watching. This time round we've gone Firestone. Quite like them wheels actually, they're nice. Back to more or less the original. The diesel ones, the original diesel Jags X-Types were supplied with those 16-inch wheels. More or less the same style, but these I think are a lot nicer. Certainly easier to keep clean. Okay, before I go for a drive, how does it look? Kind of looks normal. Other side with the wheel turned in. Yeah, let's go drive it. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to have a look at all these wires. I had a look at one, but these guys were too quick. Too quick. Before I knew it, bang, 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 they were all on. So, so far so good. I've just come out of the place, done a couple of roundabouts, and we're now going to head up the mountain. So, see if it feels normal. Gun it a bit, see what happens. Yeah. No wobbles. Yeah, it feels a bit squidgier. Not quite as precise, but you'd expect that. They're softer compound. And winter tyres aren't just for driving on snow and ice. They're for driving at less than 7 degrees. So whatever happens, they're going to be better. Right, I can't throw it around too much with these wheels in the back. Yeah, everything's fine. Thanks again for watching. Happy days.